All right, guys, we have a new intro here for the Bear Pack. Trey, if you want to pull up our subscriber goal, we are so very close to 9,000. We are 95 away, actually, from being to 9,000. We're going to give away a sports memorabilia giveaway. We're going to do that on our live show on Friday coming up here soon. And then we have the 10K subs for 1,000, and then the 12K sub. We're going to send someone to a game again. Probably not the Super Bowl, but who knows? You know, who knows? It depends on how fast you guys get us there. But, Trey, you would notice that we are down a man. Seth is no longer with us. He had to take a step back, dealing with some family stuff. So Trey, we love having 3 people on the show. So we are going to fix that problem with this. We're looking for one person each week for each video to compete for $250 on our college football, college basketball, NFL, or NBA video. This is going to be a contest for the Bear Pack. To enter, all you got to do is comment Bear Pack on the video or sport you wish to compete in. So if you think you know the best, if you know the most in college football, you're going to comment on that college football video. If you think you know the most in the NBA, you're going to comment on that NBA video, okay? That's how it works. You can only compete in one of the sports, guys, only one of them. We will bring on one person per week to record videos for that selected sport, and they're going to give their picks for the entire week. So how that works is, in NBA, there's usually NBA every night, so we're going to have one person on the NBA show on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You're going to have 7 picks. You're going to come on for the NBA. You're going to give out your picks for the entire week. The individual with the best record at the end of the season is going to win $250 for that sport. So we're going to have multiple people in and out every week. There's going to be someone different. If you think you're best in college football, you're going to comment on the college football video. If you think you're the best in the NFL, comment on the NFL video. We're going to keep a running score of everybody who comes on the show and gives out their picks for the week. The winner at the end of the season is going to win $250 for that sport. Something new, something fresh. We want to keep 3 people on the show, so we're going to ask the Bear Pack members to come on and give their best picks of the week. So if you're interested in that, comment Bear Pack on any of the videos you see this week. All right, Trey, let's get into the video. All right, guys, let's get some NCAA basketball picks and props for Tuesday, November 14th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Start us off.
Yeah, at the moment, I am 0 for 0 because I gave out one of the late games on the Monday slate. We wanted to record before Monday Night Football started, but I gave out UTEP minus 2.5 versus UC Santa Barbara. I really have a lot of confidence in this UTEP team. They are a lot more high-powered scoring than the Santa Barbara team, so they might even put up close to 100.
Yeah, and I had Purdue minus 16 going up against Xavier. Trey and I both thought that line was going to go down. It's actually gone up to minus 18, which is surprising because I think Xavier's, they need some time to build their chemistry, but I guess Purdue's that good so far. So I do have Purdue minus 16, got a good line on it. Hopefully they do cash for us. But let's move on to our plays for tomorrow. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, and I'm going to be attacking a small school game here. Give me the Wagner at Rhode Island game. And I feel like this game should be a very fun one to watch. I honestly do love watching these small school games. In Wagner, they come this game with a 1-1 record, but are only 1-0 ATS since one of their games was against a small Division II school named Malloy University, and they only won in that game by 35 points. And then they followed that up with a loss against Fordham by 4 points. So it is kind of hard to get a feel on this Wagner team, but at the end of the day, I don't think they're all that good. And Rhode Island, they come this game with a 2-0 record and are 2-0 ATS. And they've been double-digit favorites in both those games, and they have covered both times. And they beat Fairfield and Central Connecticut by an average score of 87-75. And I expect them to win this game by double digits too. So give me Rhode Island here at home, minus 8.5 in this game. I'm not too worried about this line being almost double digits because Rhode Island, they got a nice transfer in this season in Jaden House. And House, he averaged 17.3 points per game last season at High Point, but he has turned that up to a 23.5-point average this season with Rhode Island. And whenever we factor that in with Rhode Island being a significantly bigger team than Wagner here, and they have a superior outside talent in house, I feel like they're going to roll in this home game here. And Wagner, they're coming into this game shooting 40.3% from the field this season. If they shoot that bad here against Rhode Island, they are going to get routed. So give me Rhode Island here at home, minus 8.5 against Wagner.
I like it, Trey. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at a big matchup, a championship classic matchup, a battle between 2 of the best programs in all of college basketball. It's going to be the Duke Blue Devils going up against the Michigan State Spartans. I'm going to take the Duke Blue Devils minus 2.5 to take care of business against Michigan State. The first game of the season for Michigan State did not go as planned. They lost at home to JMU. I think JMU is a really good program, but the Michigan State Spartans, they definitely should have won that game. Michigan State did bounce back, though, winning their next game 74-51, but they still failed to cover the spread in that game. For the Duke Blue Devils, they took care of business in their first game, and then they took their first loss of the season at home against Arizona. That game was a clash of titans. It was a great game. Both those teams are going to be fantastic this season. But the Arizona Wildcats, got the advantage late in the game, and they ended up winning the game on the road. It was a close game, 78-73, and Arizona is now ranked 3rd in the nation. So I like Duke in this game to handle business against Michigan State, who I didn't think looked that great over the last 2 games. Duke's already been battle-tested against a very good Arizona team, and they should be fired up in this game after losing their home opener. Give me the Blue Devils here, -2.5. I don't even think this game is going to be close. I think it's going to be a double-digit win for the Devils. So I'm going to take Duke as my play, -2.5. Let's go over the player prop. Starts off.
Yeah, and I am 0 for 0 at the moment because I gave out Quincy Olivari over 19.5 PRAs versus Purdue. I love that we got this number under 20 because I honestly do think that he could reach 20-plus points alone in this game. The game's about to tip off. We'll see. I hope Purdue wins for Bear, but I hope Xavier keeps it close for my guy.
Yeah, I hope that as well because we both took Xavier props. I have Desmond Claude to go over his 13.5 points going up against Purdue. Hopefully Purdue just scores 100 points, and then our guys can get theirs, and Purdue can still win. But let's take a look at the plays for tonight. Trey, starts off.
Yeah, I'm going to take Hunter Dickinson here over his PRAs versus Kentucky. As much as I hate it, I am a K-State fan, so I hate taking a KU prop here or even talking good about KU Jayhawk basketball, but I do love this over for Dickinson in this game. He is going to leave a massive imprint on KU's first big game of the year, and he has been absolutely dominating for the Jayhawks so far, and he's only averaging 22 minutes per game because they haven't needed him to play massive minutes yet, but he's still turning that into a 19.5 point, 8 rebound, 3.5 assist average stat line, which comes out to an average of 31 PRAs and only 22 minutes per game. That's pretty insane. So I feel like he should easily be able to get the 30-plus PRAs in this game because Dickinson, he's going to finally be able to play 30-plus minutes in this game. So I expect him to be able to reach his average and then some here. And the main reason why I think Dickinson's going to have a massive game here is because Kentucky simply does not have the size to deal with them. And the size they do have, they are true freshmen because Kentucky, they have 2 guys in their starting lineup that are only 6'8" and 6'9", and that 6'9" guy is their biggest guy that plays minutes in Trey Mitchell and Justin Edwards. And Dickinson, he's massive at 7'2", 260 pounds. He is going to absolutely dominate on the interior throughout this game. As long as Dickinson stays out of foul trouble here, he is going to have a massive day. There's no doubt about it. So give me Hunter Dickinson to go over his PRAs versus Kentucky.
I never thought I'd see you, Trey, talk about a KU player like that as a K-State fan, but I do like to play there. For my player prop today, I'm going to take Tyson Walker, Michigan State, to go over his total points against Duke. Tyson Walker is a monster for the Spartans. He's the only player so far this season scoring above double-digit points. He is averaging a whopping 24.5 points per game, and the next closest person is at 9.5 points per game. So far this season, he's shooting 54.5% from the field on 32 shots, making 18 of them, and he's also getting to the line a lot. You guys know I love when players shoot free throws. He shot 18 free throws already this season in 2 games, and this should be a game where Tyson Walker is going to have the ball in the hands majority of the time. I don't think the Spartans have enough talent behind Tyson Walker. So I'm going to take Tyson Walker to go over his points. I think he's going to be the main scorer in this game by a lot. So give me Tyson Walker over his points against Duke as my play. Trey, let's look at the graphics. Start us off.
Yeah, and I gave out Rhode Island. It was at -7.5 whenever I was researching. It's now up to -8.5. I don't care either way because they're going to win this game by double digits against Wagner. And I also gave out Hunter Dickinson over his PRAs versus Kentucky. Dickinson, he has a good 4, 5, 6 inches on the guy that's going to be guarding him. So he's going to eat.
Yeah, I am going to take Duke -2.5. Trey, I wasn't looking whenever you were looking at the FanDuel. Did that line move at all?
Nope, it was still at -3.
Okay, all right. I'll take Duke -2.5 against Michigan State. I think they win that game by double digits, honestly. And then Tyson Walker over points. Michigan State doesn't have a lot besides him, so I like him to go over his points against the Blue Devils as well. But, guys, that's going to do it for our NCAA basketball plays and props for Tuesday, November 14th slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,